Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the channel again. Um, just having a real quick fight with Furnace. I've been trying to get some teams together that match the Goblet's specialization. Hasn't been happening, so I've rolled out my Zonti team again. I've got Graveborn just because Furnace just winds up being so obnoxious. For the first couple of attacks. We got some things I believe that um, can add some defense. I think self analysis to get stats up. So if you may not have played, he's just a little uh, dog type creature with antlers, and he loves the grape. So um, he gives everybody boost spells, and they have twice the chance to cast them. So you'll see all sorts of random nastiness happen. Um, so let's see. Um, mm, um, yeah, they have a couple buffs here. I'm going to just start with swiping those. And let's see. Anybody have a barrier? Nope. Okay. Um, so I'll just use arbitration to steal that. And yeah, I did have demons. Whatever. It was a chaos spell that stole stats and added them to yours. So let's see. Um, so yeah, I'm all about reducing defense as soon as possible and speed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat that as much as I can here. So Tanukrook does trigger a lot of corpse explosions here from Zonti, which, as you can see, is dealing a lot of damage and further corpse explosions. So when I first played Tanukrook in a Graveborn deck, I was like, build rather, I was thinking, what am I thinking? But as you can see, they just deal absolutely incredible amounts of damage with the engineering um, anointment. I think it's called Grand Finale, where when your creatures die, they all cast Corpse Explosion. And Zonti, again, has the ability to cast just huge amounts of damage by making every uh, description of damage massive instead of small, medium, or large, small, moderate, or large. So I'll show you that even with Desperate Sacrifice, for example, that'll trigger another corpse explosion, and that was enough. So there we are. So yeah, sometimes when you do try to run the level and you have all these specializations that you have to choose from with the goblet, sometimes you just have to let go. So that's what I did. I just went to Graveborn. So that's just a tip for when you deal with bosses that deal insane damage. We deal damage back, as you can see. Let's see. Do, 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 do. So yeah, there's about 7 million damage being done to the Bard, Harpy Queen, Roofstalker White, um, and so that's about the level of extreme damage that you can deal with this team, and especially the anointments. So I've got Proliferation, always my favorite, and a must-have anointment once you get to level 500, I believe. Just an absolute no-brainer. 30% more damage for each turn in battle. So if you've got a defensive team, that'll get you caught up. And if you have a very aggressive team like this, as you can see, it'll finish things off very quickly. So I also have Blood Mage. Endless Slaughter is wonderful when there's a lot of damage being done to your team. This lets you cast up to 4 extra times for every 20% health that they're missing. So it's just a really, really nice advantage, again, with this team to also tie in with the Valor Chimera right here. Valiant Heart. Creatures attack and cast an additional time for each creature with the same secondary fusion, which is, again, Final Excretion. I goofed up and made a Watcher that didn't have Final Excretion, but instead I put a second Watcher in to deal additional damage. But because I want that to tie in with the Chimera's trait right here, I'm gonna have to go ahead and rebuild one. Just fuse a Watcher with a Leper, Crazed Leper, I believe, and so that'll help create corpse explosions every time a creature dies. And that Watcher does have a bonus of 125% extra damage with each time. For each creature that your side has over the enemy team. So once a couple of corpse explosions get going, I'm thinking it will probably rival Zonti's amount of damage. So we'll see how that goes. I don't really know who to add in here with that except maybe the Phase Champion. So yeah, this is extra corpse explosions here. So it may just be something I'd like to keep. I'll experiment. But the Phase Champion has just been really awesome in its own right. Just with resurrecting a creature after a corpse explosion. Again, casting Corpse Explosion and Memorial. After your creatures are resurrected, they cast one of their spells at random. So I do have some creatures that just have Corpse Explosion, so as you can see, it is a very maniacal one-track kind of a build here, but I was running into all sorts of grief and garbage from Furnace with my regular well-crafted teams, so sometimes you just got to dip into the cheese barrel, and this team came through wonderfully. Anyway, just wanted to thank you for watching. Hope this strategy session was good, and let me just jump into the soda fountain here and get back to town. Let's see, where is that thing? So I'm actually at the point where I barely even need any currency for anything with my established teams. I do have the need sometimes to level up new teams quickly, but I really enjoy that now that I've gotten a couple of cards pertaining to resource gathering, so that's really sweet. But that is it for the moment. See if I have... Ooh, Kino. I don't mean to be easily distracted, but yeah, kind of easily distracted. So usually have been doing just a straight diagonal line like that, and then what I've been doing is putting in 1, 2, 3, 4 at random here, and then 1, 2, 3, and it's just been a superstition. I haven't really been doing that well overall. I mean, I pretty much crapped out with the last setup that I had, but let's see how this one goes. Yeah. So there you have it. It's like they say, even you could win, but even you could lose. Just randomly putting stuff in. It might all just be a straight line at one point. So I'm not a Keno master. If anybody would happen to know how to win a Keno, feel free. I don't want to take time to look it up just because it's kind of some extra time out of my life that I just don't want to devote. So let's see what we got for currency. Yeah. I wanted to say too, if anybody is listening and they would like to get over 650 hours worth of gameplay into a team, I would be willing to sell my save. It's just a 10-digit number. So if you're interested, just leave a comment. My teams are incredible. I've got 100 of them. I think there may be like 2 duplicates somewhere. But as you can see, I mean, I've just got ridiculous things. I've got a nuke non-boss and a nuke boss team. I love these to pieces. I think I just did swap into nuke boss. So there's some fun ones. There's Attack Me, Reservoir Dogs. This pertains to using the Osane to resurrect. Go Druid, basically a good god with a Druid setup. Some anti-Gonfurian, Noetherian, Iseros. And then this is very, very early. I've got Celine and Julie. If you ever have a chance to check out the Celine and Julie movie, I'm going to actually post that in a link here so you guys can get a random goodie. Hopefully keep you coming back. So I've got one video that's about 47 minutes. I don't know if it's uploaded yet, but anyway, farewell little goblet, and farewell to you guys. Thanks for watching. If you got any kind of entertainment out of this, I would be so honored with a subscription. I see I'm up to 43 subs, which is mind-blowing. I just started this channel as a random collection of many types of video. It's just kind of a video therapy, I guess, after losing my sweetheart. And I just hope she's watching from above somehow, or sideways, or I know she's not in any kind of hell. And if you're an atheist, just know that I've got her ashes in beautiful places too, just to hedge my bets, underneath her neighbor's rose plant that she gave. So anyway, I know this has covered a lot of random stuff, so I just dedicate it to my wife and to you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you can come back, and have a good night in the meantime. Bye-bye.